campsite everywhere. If you have the big bottles of water, these, please take off the lids. It looks even weird. I'm in a bin talking to myself.
Hiya, how's everyone doing?
Right, and so this is now here.
Good evening. Nice to see everybody. Yes,
So,
hope you're all
Julie's still on her eggs, are you, Julie? Quack, 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 quack. Hey, Julie, you be good. You be good. We're going to go down to the bungalow. Have a trip out. It's the morning of departure day. So we just had some YouTube viewers, subs, who are here. They've gone early. I was hoping to have got them on camera, and a couple of other people have gone before 9, taking Russia for a walk before we get today started. And it's a beautiful sunny day. Look at that sky. Apparently we're in for a bit of a cold snap coming up next week, but no rain, please, no rain. Sorry, it's Sunday morning, departure day as we call it, here at the nurseries in Mumby and Lincoln. And what a bizarre weekend it's been. It's been a beautiful, lovely, calm weekend. The Friday was a joy. I was in the office for 9 o'clock this morning, and I think it was 4 had left super early, which is fine, no problem with that. And we've just had a couple in the pod, staying with us in the pod with a fantastic spaniel. I just said to them, I said, your dog's like a little meerkat. We sat on one of the outside chairs that we have, poking up, watching the world go by. Anyway, I didn't realise that they were also viewers. People that watch the channel, absolutely lovely couple, and they were just saying what a wonderful time that they've had walking the dogs and all the rest of it, and the pod was really nice. So hello to the people who just stayed in the pod. I didn't get your name, did I? I've got your name on the computer system, but I'm not going to give that out. But glad you had a good time. I think what we'll do now, because Sandra has transmitted by the wonderful internet, a couple of clips of herself and Barbara having a bit of a natter and a catch up. It's about 10 minutes worth, I think. I've not properly looked at it because I only downloaded them to put into this video. So what we'll do, we'll put some clips in of Sandra and Barbara back. Neil, don't say back home in Manchester. Back in Manchester.
Hiya, how's everyone doing? So, it's the end of week 8 before I finish working in Manchester. Next week will be week 7. The weeks are feeling very long at the moment, I have to say. So I'm going to do a little catch up. So I'm filming today from my my temporary, should we say, Sandra cave in my friend's house. I don't really want to really film in my friend's house, which is out at the moment, and you can see her lovely plants on the windowsill, but I think that's kind of okay. Yeah, and I'm surrounded by boxes and suitcases and clothes that need washing, and yeah, just some random stuff. Yay, anyway, so it's all feeling a bit groundhog at this end at the moment, so I still have to work. It's actually really busy at work as well, so I'm not getting any slack as I come down towards my last few weeks. It's really full on, so just trying to plough through. I've not been in work today because Mum had a planned operation. It's not a major operation, it's just under local anaesthetic, but anyway. So we had a bright and early start, so she had to be at admissions by 7 o'clock this morning. So that was really challenging. But anyway, we got there in time. Fair bit of waiting around. But anyway, so it went ahead fine. And she's absolutely fine, but it's just something that needed sorting out. So I will perhaps try and well, certainly over this weekend we'll try to have a little chat with Barbara as well if she feels up to it. Obviously, I've left her just resting for a bit at the moment. Made sure she has some rest when we got back. Got her some food to eat and everything, and then she's just been resting this afternoon. And I just needed to sort out a few bits in the Sandra cave, as it were. So I had a bit of a niggle with my car this week, so I booked it in to be checked over on Tuesday, and they've ordered a part, so I've got to take it back next Tuesday. But honestly, between flitting between houses and I'm not that near the garage, and I'm not that near to get the metro to get to work when I do drop the car off. Did a lot of walking this week, is all I can say on that one. So it's a muddle through, but crazy busy week. Yeah, so at least another week's ticked off anyway, is the best I can say on that one. And yeah, it's just quite frustrating now being stuck over here. I'd much rather be starting to sort out the bungalow, the cottage. Anyway, nothing I can do about that. So yeah, anyway, it's just one of those things. I'm sure once the time has passed, it won't seem that bad. But you know, when you know something's coming to an end, and you just got to go through the motions, and it feels like forever, doesn't it? When you know you're nearly at an end point, I think it's human nature as it gets harder to be patient and see through to the end point, whatever it might be. So that's me at the moment, and obviously Neil's super busy because we're getting into the full on caravan and camping season. So I know he's really busy in a different way, mostly at weekends, and I'm really busy during the week. I think one of the nice things once we get the whole move thing done is that we might actually have free time at the same time, which would be amazing. The first time in a very long time. So I'm looking forward to that. And obviously cracking on with sorting out the house and getting things straight and carrying on with the decluttering, which will happen. It will happen. I have started sorting out paperwork at this end. But I had a brief resurgence of energy last week. I was like, great, I've got more energy. And then back at work, and I could have slept for England this week. I don't know what it is. The weather's been pretty rubbish as well, which doesn't help. But just could sleep for England this week, and then having to get up in time to be at the hospital for 7 a.m. was not good. So I will not be setting my alarm clock in the morning for darn sure. But knowing me, I'll probably wake up early anyway. We shall see. Anyway, so that's a little update from me. Hope you're all doing well. And about the best thing I can say about this week is week 8 is done, been and gone. Another week to come, but that'll be then week 7, been and gone. And then it's not too far till the May, getting a bit closer anyway, still a bit of a way off, but getting closer to the May long weekend. I'm so looking forward to getting over to the new place, seeing Neil and seeing the new place. And yes, indeed. So I guess I'll say ta-ra for now and speak soon. Sometimes hold it. Good evening.
Good evening. Nice to see everybody. Yes,
So,
hope you're all doing well. Enjoying the slightly less wet weather. Well, it is for some people, but not everybody. We're not doing badly here.
No, it's been quite mild and quite nice and quite spring-like.
Yes, and when the sun shone through the clouds, it's been brilliant. Yes, we can do with more of this. Yeah.
So before we start on Barbara's news, just mainly for Neil, but I'm pleased to say I finally sorted through a whole bin bag of paperwork and got rid of loads of paperwork.
And she means a whole big bin bag and loads. Yes.
So there's more room in Barbara's house, for one.
Definitely.
And less rubbish coming to ours, so that's going to be good news, right?
Yeah. So there'll be plenty of paper for recycling. Yes. Yeah, recyclers are definitely going to be busy.
Anyways, this is well since we had a chat, so I thought it might be nice for Barbara to say hello.
Yes, hello, yes. Hope you all had a good Easter. Now then, somebody sent me a very nice neat box of Quality Street, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Yes, so thank you very much. Yes. So, how are you getting on?
I think there might be another box of chocolate at Sarah's for us to share.
Oh, we'll share that one, yes.
Working our way through, but watching the waistline as well, you know.
Well, yes, because with me not being very mobile, I don't wear it down very much. Yes, I could soon get podgy. Yes.
Anyway, we appreciate the thought. It's been very nice.
Oh, definitely, yes. And, it's been very good, yes. One at a time. I mean, one chocolate, not one box.
Something like that,
yes.
So it's just telling people before, Mum, that we had a very, very early start this morning.
By Jove, it was early. At 5:45, I'm usually turning over for another 2 hours. I had to crawl out today. Anyway, we got on the road expecting it to be absolutely empty. The only people there. No, there were hundreds of cars, lots of people going off to work at 6:30 in the morning.
It was so busy. We were both quite shocked when so busy it was.
But we did see the sunrise, which was rather nice.
We did, yes. Not often I've seen a sunrise either.
Yeah.
So
that was a nice little pleasant part of the day. Yes. So, I
apologise for the light variation, but somebody took my light stand, so I'm having to hold it by hand, and I realise my hand's dropping sometimes.
Yes, it's definitely mobile at the minute, lighting, yeah.
Anyway,
yes.
So,
I can't think what person took it that might find it useful.
Anyway, It wasn't mine, to be fair. So.
Oh, right, yes. And I'll have to do something about it. Yes. Yes, so it's been quite a busy day today, one way and another. Lots of talking at the hospital and, so I'm all sorted, told what to do. Now I've got to look after myself. Nothing serious, just niggly bits. Yeah.
We had a nice pasta and scallops and cheesy mushroom sauce, didn't we?
Oh, she excelled herself today. That was really delicious, yes. Yes, it was lovely.
Enjoyed that.
Yes. Yeah. So we're, Yes. So we're just toddling round, tidying up, getting things sorted. Yeah. Yes.
Anyway, I've still got washing up to do, so...
oh, yes, please do the washing up.
So we'll perhaps say bye for now and
yes.
Speak soon.
Yes, that'd be great. It has been lovely chatting. Bye. Bye now.
Plunged into darkness.
Right. It's the one bin in use at the moment, which we're going to have a bin jump. Oh, mention to somebody. Do every campsite, if not even every campsite, everywhere. If you have the big bottles of water, these, please take off the lids, because 7 or 8 of those can fill a bin. And when I do the bin jump in a minute, that'll just compress down. Anyway, make sure there's nothing in there that shouldn't be in there. Matters. You okay? So if you notice, that bin, when I lifted the lid up, was overflowing, filled right to the top, and now it's not. There you go, mate. Put it in. I'll jump. Even weird. I'm in a bin talking to myself, and people are coming up with bags of rubbish. Anyway, look at that there now. Look at that. There you go. That's probably a third of that. Was air. Hold on. There you go. I need to go over to the cottage and the oil tank and get a sensor. I'm not too sure whether it's going to work. This is what's called a Watchman. It's an oil level sensor. So the tank for the oil for the cottage used to be here, quite close to the cabin where we've got a receiver. So you've got a transmitter and a receiver, and it is now here. It's about the same-ish sort of distance, and the cabin is wooden, so it's a radio frequency is my understanding, and you have to reset these. It's like a sonar basically, like a submarine. So I don't know whether this is going to be still working or not, but I'm going to go inside, give it a clean up, and then you have to pair it. And obviously over winter the oil tank was moved. Yeah, the joys of oil heating. So I know we've had a bit of a conversation on oil heaters, haven't we? If you've got oil heating at home, do you have a Watchman or a level indicator type thing? You can buy different ones of these, so like a sonar, or do you just sort of lift the lid up and have a nosy inside? How do you do it? Because we need to do something on our tank. So we just had, I think I mentioned week before last, we just had 500 litres delivered back at home, and somebody said that should last till, they said they've had theirs filled. I think they said it should last till about September. Anyway, we need to find out a way to monitor our oil tank levels. So basically there's a little black dot on the side here, and there's a little white dot here, and you have to put these all together. And I don't know, can you see that level now where it's not? So it's coming up with an error, and that's because presumably this isn't in the tank. I have just put a new battery in this. The problem we've got with the tank at the moment is the tank has been set on some support, so it's at an angle instead of it being flat. So this may possibly not work like it should do. But hey ho, let's give it a whirl. Right, and so this is now here, and it's basically in the cabin. It's just over here, so that should be transmitting. But as I say, I'm not too sure this is going to work perfectly because the tank is on an angle. So I think over winter they were running low on fuel, so the contractors were here and they've put it at an angle. And it's a bit of a bugger. Just don't let the oil tank get low. So this is now in need of topping up this week. So I'll be on to the office in the morning to get 500 litres put into there. But let's go back over, and let's say I'm not convinced that this is going to be transmitting. Right, but so it is working. So that now is flashing, and you can see there, and it's saying it's time to fill the oil tank. So in that spooky that I went over, and I thought I better keep a check on this. But as I say, because it's low, and for the next couple of days there isn't anybody in the cottage until Friday. Well, there could be somebody coming in tomorrow. There could be a booking, but we need to make sure that tank does not get low. Well, that does now seem to be back in business. So first thing in the morning, I'll be on to our head office to organise an oil delivery. I love Sundays like this. So I had not a mad busy weekend, but a pretty busy weekend, nice and steady, and really nice people on, and everything's gone some no dramas, not a drama to be had. And then Sunday morning, everybody all out on time, everywhere nice and tidy, as I say, pod turnover done and stuff. So I'm just having a quick walk down the front of the cottage. And so I was just saying to Dave that Sunday afternoons, so you get to about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, invariably the people that are coming on a Sunday are here early, and sit on the veranda on the cafe and have an ice cream when the weather's nice and hot and just go, you know what? Being a campsite warden is ace. It's just really nice Sunday afternoons, and sometimes later afternoon, 4 o'clock, something like 3-4 o'clock, if people have all gone out for the day and the site's quite quiet, I will start the mow, which I'll probably start this week. Monday start, and then fingers crossed coming up, Tuesday, Wednesday I'm going to be taking off. As I'm recording this, Lola, Dave and Tracy's dog's been a bit poorly, he's been to the vet, so really flexible on that, but I might get my first proper 2 days off coming up in a few days. So as I say, I'm just going to go and do the facilities now, get a bite to eat, and then all being well this afternoon I can get off site for a wee while. That's looking over the fields now, all dried out. These molehills are absolutely king molehill. I don't know whether you can see them, and I won't go onto the farmer's field, but I don't think I've ever seen. Hello, pigeon. I don't know if you can see them molehills there, but that is like king mole, whoever that is. It's huge. And this field now is completely dried out. Now we've got the sunshine and the warm breeze. As I say, yesterday was 20 degrees. Let's get April out of the way and get into May, and again, as I'm recording this, we're only 2 weekends away from the Mad May Bank Holiday weekend where we're full. So if you want to come and stay with us, I don't think you can. I don't think there's any pitches left. Right, let's get the rubber gloves on. What an amazing day. Never rains here at the nurseries, unless it's bin day, or nearly bin day, or it's just been a bin day. There's always a bin day, isn't there? There's always a bin day coming up, or there's always a bin day just happening. Julie's still on her eggs, are you, Julie? Quack, 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 quack. Yeah, Julie, yeah. Diligently sat on her eggs. Right, let's go and see Rasha. And then, all being well, I can scootle out for a couple of hours. This is a first for me. So I have seen nesting material in here, but I've never seen the rooks, the ravens, or whatever you want to call them, in that owl box there. That's the first time I've ever actually seen that. Two of them have just shot out of it. Oh, hello Rasha, how are you today? Oh, what are you doing sat on the floor? You been good? You been good? We're going to go down to the bungalow. Have a trip out. How's that sound? Does that sound good?